All right there, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Cubs Daily. My name is Steven Ryan. The Cubs dropped an absolutely inexcusable game yesterday. I mean, we're going to break it down all here and more. There were some positives, of course. There's always a positive to take away from each game unless you're absolutely getting drubbed 15-0. But either way, we're going to preview the series finale as well. So, again, if you are enjoying the content, ladies and gentlemen, hit that thumbs up button. Again, feel free to share your comments from the game yesterday. And of course, subscribe to the channel. It's free. We appreciate every single person's support here. Along the way, we are on the road to 1K here on Cubs Daily. So, the Cubs lose the game 4-3 yesterday. And yeah, that was tough. I mean, you came in, Matt. If I had confidence in a pitcher going into this one, Matt Boyd, 7 innings, 8 Ks, no runs. What a performance by the guy. And then, the wheels fall off. We get the new addition, Willi Castro. He plays second base. He has 2 hits. He has a triple, right? A lot of good things happened in that game yesterday. And I can't even be mad at Caleb Thielbar, who has just been absolute stones for us coming out of the pen here recently. Again, it's way too long of a season. He's going to give up runs. There are some concerning trends, like Kyle Tucker continues to struggle. Yes, he had a single yesterday, but, what he wants to get paid the big bucks for, that slugging, he's not really doing it right now. But again, I have this whole season to judge Kyle Tucker. If Kyle Tucker wants to slug the first part of the season, take a little break in the middle, and then slug, middle of August through on September and October, that's fine. But it's getting to the point where, like, come on, Kyle, what's really happening out there? It was a frustrating way to lose. Again, the Cubs did have opportunities to go out and win the game, right? They had runners on first and second with 2 outs. PCA unfortunately struck out. It's just a real struggle point right now for the Cubs. It's a grind. Every game is not easy. The offense is not clicking, but the pitching is doing just fine. Obviously, you guys can sit here and we can blame Jed and be like, Jed, why didn't you? That doesn't matter. That game was winnable regardless of who we didn't get or got at the trade deadline. We just have to finish that game. And unfortunately, the right person for the Orioles came up to the plate. Gunnar Henderson is an absolute stud. He's one of the best shortstops in all of baseball. And he absolutely drove one out of Wrigley through the wind. That's what star bats do, right? So, again, Cubs just couldn't get it done yesterday, and it's plain and simple. It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. You can't lose those games. I mean, I've seen comments just saying, like, World Series champions don't lose those games. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. That's just BS. You just lose games randomly. It happens. But I agree that it's inexcusable in the sense of, like, we need to figure out a way to nail that one down. Cubs led 3-0 pretty much the whole way until that one swing in the bottom of the 8th, or the top of the 8th, and that was the difference. So, I'm not sure if Craig's trying to work on, a new system to getting to Palencia, right? Because, I mean, again, you bring in Caleb Thielbar, who's just been stones the whole time. So, it's tough for him not to go to him in those situations. But unfortunately, it did not work out. So, we still get a chance today to go out and salvage a series, which is all we can ask for. But the Brewers remain hot. They win yesterday as well. We sit 2 back. That's why it feels inexcusable. There's still plenty of time. I mean, it's only August 3rd when you're watching this video. But you feel the pressure, right? You start to feel the pressure like, okay, one bad week here and one good week for the Brewers, and what do you know? There's 6 games up in the Central. Like, it's very possible we're getting to that teeter-tottering point. We do have a big 5-game series against them here in the middle of August, so that's going to prove dividends to this race. It's going to tell the whole story almost pretty much. The Cubs can go into that series tied. They could leave up 4 or 5, or 3 or 5, or they could leave back 3 or 5. So, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah, the fact remains, yesterday was inexcusable. From a championship standard, you have to win that baseball game. I know it happens throughout the course of a Major League season. I know this team is just playing, but it has better potential. And I think we all understand that here in the chat, right? Like, we understand that this team can play much better baseball. They're just not playing up to their level that we've seen this season. So, it's going to be okay. I'm not too worried about it. I know the Cubs are going to go to the playoffs, but I really want to have Wrigley Field as home field advantage. You know, I want Wrigley to be bumping. I want it to be rocking. And, you know, I don't want to go to Philadelphia or San Diego or wherever the heck we might be going as a wild card team, because that's where it gets very interesting, possibly. But we did have Willi Castro debut yesterday at second base. He provided Dansby Swanson with the day off. An excellent utility man. I mean, you know, I know Eugenio Suarez was the sexy bat that we all wanted, right? The 36 home runs. I think Willi Castro is a better fit for this composition of a team. I think he's a perfect fit. Switch hitter. He plays 6 different positions, right? He plays second, third. I believe he plays some short or first, and then he plays the whole outfield. He really does provide this team with a new level of depth and allows people to get days off. Nico moved over to short. So, again, I really like Willi Castro. He looked comfortable in that 6 hole yesterday, and he even had a triple. So I think he's going to be a fantastic fit here at Wrigley with this Cubs team. Hopefully he can help put this team over the top. I know it wasn't the sexiest get out there, but I think what he provides defensively and what he provides offensively is an absolutely perfect thing for this Chicago Cubs team. I was personally upset that they sent down Moises Ballesteros, but full scope that Ian Happ's healthy, everything's starting to look a little bit better, and then hopefully in September, the few of those guys get to get called up and get some big league experience, especially for a postseason push. I think that will be very, very exciting for this ball club. So, series finale today. It's a good day to take a series and get back on track. Winning series is still the name here, I say. You know, if you win 2 of 3, 3 of 4, you're doing A-okay as a ball club. We do have Colin Ray going on the bump today for the Chicago Cubs. Again, he worries me. He personally worries me. How much longer can, you know, this last? That's my question with all this. We're going to be facing a gentleman by the name of Young. He's 0-5 with the 6.63 ERA. Chicago Cubs, we need to take advantage of this young man, okay? We need to go out there. Let's get the bats right. Let's keep breaking the baseball, and let's win a series. And maybe the Nationals could steal a game, and we get back down 1 to the Brewers. So, again, it's not over. It's not over. It's not even close to over. But the anxiety and the stress of the postseason chase has officially begun. The calendar has turned to August. We need to win baseball games, and we all know that. And I think the Cubs know that too. So hopefully they get back on track today. I believe the Reds are going to be coming into town early this week. We will preview all that and more on tomorrow's edition of Cubs Daily. But I hope you all have a fantastic Sunday. Go enjoy the weather if it's nice out by you. Baseball will be played at 1:20 at the friendly confines. And I will talk to you all soon. And again, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. All your likes are truly appreciated. It's free to support 100%. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're truly enjoying the content, turn on those notification bells. And of course, please comment down below your thoughts about the game yesterday. This is a place to vent our frustrations. Yes, I try my best to be as composed and balanced about it as possible, but yesterday I was not happy about it either.